Okay guys, just showing you a little bit of where we're at. Okay, we just got your lifters yesterday, and that's those right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see 10 on the other side over there, 11 on the other side over there, and 12. So all 12 brand new lifters are in. We're getting ready to put the rocker arms in. If you had a question on why is there yellow on your bolts, that is so that I don't forget I already torqued that bolt. I double checked them and then I painted them yellow. They're all torqued to factory specs. And then if you look down there, your head bolts, that dot was straight up. After I torqued it to the torque specs of the Liberty, I was supposed to change or turn it an additional 90 degrees and then a second round of additional 90 degrees, which will make it straight down instead of straight up. Over here, now we're going to show you, this was the technical portion of it. Got that link with that dot, with the R. The V6 is at the 12 o'clock position. On the other side, we got that link, that black link with that dot, and the V6 at the 12 o'clock position. Remember when the bolts are painted yellow like that and this, they've been torqued. These have been torqued to 90 foot-pounds. You can see down there where the timing guide, we had to redo that hole. That hole, this hole, and let me see, and that hole right there. Only because those were aluminum and they were being pulled out with the steel head bolts. I mean, not the steel head bolts, the steel guide bolts that you had in there. I torqued it to the, what was it, 250 inch-pounds, and it started pulling the threads out. So what I went ahead and did is, you can see on the back side of it, I got these bolts to where they come clear across to the back side of it. You can see here where the bolt enters the guide, the bolt comes up to about right there to tighten the guide onto the head. And it still had all this left to use good thread. So what I went ahead and did is I tapped it out, rethreaded it to size bigger, helicoiled it, put it back on there, and then when the helicoil's on there, we put some, what do you call that, Loctite on it, maximum strength. And then you can see back there where it's a little bit pinkish or red back there, that's the Loctite oozing out the back of it. So we did that yesterday and let it sit overnight so that it was nice and tight. So these things do not back out once the engine is going. As you can see on the front, all these bolts, tensioner bolts are torqued. Tensioner bolts torqued. That's the bottom guide bolts. All that is brand new. And your oil pump back there. See your oil pump? So you can see that back there, you see that timing dot? There's 2 spleens that I painted yellow so that I know that timing dot right between both of them. You can see one side of it where it's yellow, the other side is probably to the left of the dot. And then you can see where I'm my 12 o'clock position with the 2 links on top. 6 o'clock position with the dark link on the bottom and the hole on the bottom. We've already energized the tensioners. We pulled that clip out, this clip out, and that clip out. So now the timing chain is tight and ready to go. Next we'll be putting on the front cover And I'm gonna see if there's a gasket for that. I'm pretty sure factory just put silicone on it, but we're gonna double check that. This bolt has been already torqued, so it's yellow, and we still got other things to put on it. That's as far as we got right now so far. I'll come out with another video tomorrow, but so far the technical portion of it, the timing it and making sure everything's precise, all that's done. Now it's just putting it together. Thank God. And I'll be happy with it because everything that I said needed to be new, you guys have replaced it, and it's brand new. And so this thing should run like a champ when it's done. We're gonna check the timing cover area to see if there was any problems for the water pump not doing its job or failing prematurely. Apparently there was 3 water pumps installed in this car within a year. All 3 water pumps failed, and the last water pump made the head gaskets blow. So we'll have this for now, and we'll keep you posted as the pieces go back on.